Since the universe is mental, I don't have no time to stress. I need the naked truth like a liar undressed. And if it ain't aligned with spirit, then I promise I ain't pressed. They're begging to go viral cause they think they up next. Now what's the next man is doing? See, I couldn't care less. That's probably the reason why I'm always triple blessed. Never given to temptation unless it's just a test. Now who the fuck gon' check me when I'm ascending to my best?
What's up, everybody? It's Michaela. I'm back to do another collective reading. I know it's been a while since I posted, but we back. So let's get back into it. I did already start pulling cards. The video before I had to delete, so we're gonna try this again. So we got Magic Prayer at the bottom of the deck, and by the way, I did bless the reading and you know all that already. So we got Golden Palace, Commitment, Wide Open, One Ring Circus, and Making a Choice. So what I get for you guys is that something that you could have prayed for, that you know had made you happy in the past or will make you happy, it's coming in for you. It could be a commitment, it could be a relationship, or you know just a job offer. It could be you know anything that is going to require you to commit to it. I'm seeing to either be open to it, or if you're open to it, it will come in, but you are juggling making a choice. So let's see if we could do some clarifying. Alright, so what does my collective have to make a choice on? What does the collective need to make a choice on? King of Cups and the King of Swords, and Temperance and the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles. So it looks like, first of all, I see that you know you're standing in place, or you're sitting on what looks like to be either your throne or you know just something stable. It looks like you're sitting and you know it appears to be stable. That's how you want it to appear, but to me this just reminds me of instability, if that makes sense. Like the egg, you know, that he fell off, right? This king is in the middle of the ocean. There's no stability on either of these cards. That's what I'm getting. So you're playing your cards, but you're lacking stability. Alright. What is it the collective is lacking stability? What's the real issue here? Because I see that there is an underlying issue that's not being addressed, and I feel like there's like peacocking going on. Like it's like, you know, I want you to see what I want you to see. I don't want you to see, you know, what's really going on with me. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even mean to rhyme, but that's just how God is divine. Feel me? What's the real issue here? What is it that this emperor is trying to hide? I didn't even mean to say emperor because he came out as a king, but maybe you are an emperor. But the thing is you can't hide yourself from the world. You have to be who you are, and you have to be proud of who it is that you want to become. So yeah, see, you're a king of wands, but it's like you're playing with your wand, right? You're taking your crown off to put on a show, okay? So whatever show that you're trying to put on, it's not beneficial to you in keeping your spot, okay? You're going to lose your spot, and it's going to cause conflict internally, because this is internal conflict. We got the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, and we got the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and the Four of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. So to me, that shows me that there's inner conflict that's coming to you because you're trying to put on a show, acting like everything is okay with you, when, you know what I'm saying, clearly everybody can see that there's no stability here. If you're looking at somebody trying to play cards and focus on, you know, what it is that they have in front of them, that's not really helping your situation, right? Because it's just flipped over. It's kind of like you're trying to hide the obvious. And, you know, you could be smug and hold your truth in your hand, and it's like, okay, there could be proof to you, you know, why it is that you're right, but that doesn't help your circumstances, okay? So you have to get yourself down from where you're at and change your perspective. But your perspective will be changed once you allow yourself to, where is it? The Hermit. You have to walk away. You have to come into solitude, right? The Four of Swords, so you can heal, right? But he's got heartbreak over his head, okay? You gotta be able to heal that heartbreak and whatever it is that you're allowing people to hold over your head, okay? To me, that shows me that you're not actually using your truth. You use your truth as a defense mechanism, but you're not walking in it. You're laying underneath the heartbreak that somebody else holds above your head, okay? You could remove yourself from under here. The heartbreak actually isn't there, okay? It's the memories of what happened that holds you back from using your sword and walking in your truth, right? Because the heartbreak makes you unstable, okay? And it keeps you in this inner conflict, and it keeps you overindulging, right? So in order to come into this new beginning, not the one that they're saying, you know, not the fake one, not the powdery one that, you know, they could whip up in a day, right? A real coin. Not something that looks, you know, that looks nice and cute and, you know, it'll be good. But that's where the overindulgence comes in, okay? If you're always overindulging, a donut, you know, you might all use the last of your money to get a donut instead of, you know, making sure that you go buy some, you know, fruits and vegetables that'll last you a few weeks, right? You have to understand the difference. When you allow yourself to separate from the overindulging, you'll be able to see the difference from, you know, a new beginning to something that's just, you know, looking shiny to you in the moment, okay? And allowing yourself to sit back from being around people that are always giving you their perspective, always telling you how to think and what to do, and always, you know, influencing you in some way. Allow yourself to be alone, okay? You have everything that you need. This guy's sitting here sipping his tea and eating his sandwich, but he's allowing himself to stay, even if it doesn't feel right or look right to somebody else, in a new stance, so that, not a stance, but you know what I'm saying. He's in a new, you know, whatever, so that he can come to a new perspective, okay? And it's changing the hands of time. It's almost like he is part of the time. It's like his foot is stuck. Yeah, okay. Yeah, his foot's stuck to the clock. So it's like he is not going anywhere anytime soon, okay? Which means you gotta use this time that you have correctly. 11:11 on the clock. Happiness awaits you once you go towards what it is that makes you happy. Because right now, you don't have stability. There's Four of Wands in reverse, okay? I don't even know how I have a reverse in here. I thought I fixed all my cards. Four of Wands in reverse, alright? You don't have stability right now. And you might be afraid of the unknown. You might not be able to see. You know what I'm saying? You might feel like you're holding time in your hands. But you're not there anymore. You're not the person you used to be. Allow the betrayal to change you and allow it to make you live in your truth instead of being afraid of your truth. Okay? Let me see if I can get some advice for you. God, can I get some advice for the collective for this reading? In specific, if anyone needs any personal readings, you can send me an email at TheHealingHoneyz, TheHealingHoneyz with a Z, at gmail.com. Or you could hit up our Instagram at TheHealingHoneyz with a Z. So as I was saying, my name is Michaela, so you can find my personal Instagram at Michaela K Official, MichaelaKay Official on Instagram. Alright, what's some advice for the collective? I see encouragement at the bottom of the deck, so God and all your guides and spirit, they're really encouraging you right now to, do what it is that your heart is calling you to do. God listening at the bottom of the deck. Dry desert fell out. So you might feel like you're, in a dry desert. You might feel like you're in a dry part of your life right now where, you're not getting fed much emotion. You're not, you're not feeling very loved. You're not feeling like people are really, showing you any type of love or being there for you, like, you're there for them or like you need right now. Allow it to be a dry desert. Remember that when we fast, we release things from inside of our body, a lot of toxins, things that we couldn't do if we keep eating, right? Remember that. So when we have a dry season of our life emotionally, that allows us to really sit and think and really divulge ourselves into our own emotions so that we can heal ourselves and really lick our own wounds. Okay, and then that's when you start to identify where the actual emotional wounds are that we still have yet to heal, even from our childhood. We don't realize it, but a lot of the wounds today that we still feel that we get super triggered from, they start from anything, any type of childhood, anything that was not healed in our childhood, anything that we felt was unfair towards us, any, mother wound, father wound, brother, sister wound, girlfriend wound, the first person that broke our heart, anything, all of it stays in our subconscious. And if we don't tap into that specific memory, a lot of times it just stays there unhealed and untouched, and that we trigger unintentionally, and then it comes up out of us. So the only way to do that is to go through that dry desert season where we're not getting emotions from everybody else, so we're not confusing them with our own. Does that make sense? So really enjoy this process of letting go of the emotions that aren't yours. You might be getting unexpected visitors, people popping up at your house, friends calling you, people asking you to come hang out or do things, or, come to an event, or it could be anything. Come work, something to get your mind off of it, right? They're saying utilize these connections, or even like, people that God sends into your life. Okay, you might be afraid of these connections, or, it might look, it might not feel or look thrilling to go out and do things, especially with the mood that you might be in. But it's like, or even the people that God sends into your life, they might look scary. They might be scary. They might feel scary, okay? But just like I always tell people, you see the dragon's lair, right? But just like, what happens when you take a picture of a dog? Their eyes glow red. Think of it. It's just like a little puppy. It's a little puppy that comes out, of this cage, right? And you're afraid of a dragon coming out and killing you. But it's just a little puppy. But you were afraid this entire time when you could have just walked into it, right? You're going to reach happiness. You're going to be joyous. You're going to allow yourself to, fly, be in the heights of happiness, right? But I'm I'm just really getting that now is the time to really meditate and listen to your spirit guides. There could be a lot of, messages and music. I just got that. God might be talking to you through music, or even, someone that God might have sent towards you could be speaking to you through music. You could be speaking to other people through music, right? Our higher selves are always communicating. But allow yourself to live in this joy and reflect on the transformation that you've had to go through in order to reach this peak, right? In order to come into this happiness, reward yourself with allowing yourself to be happy. But first you have to get through this dry desert and know that there's a purpose for it, and not hate God for it or everyone else around you. And, be angry, be appreciative, live in gratefulness. Remember, that's how you get to your blessings, right? God loves you. I love you. If you need a personal reading, hit me up. I told you my email. It is TheHealingHoneyz with the Z @gmail.com, or you could reach me at TheHealingHoneyz on Instagram with a Z, or Michaela K Official. You could reach out to me on either one of those platforms. I'll definitely follow you back if you follow me. Like, share, subscribe, and hit me up. Peace.